Hello and welcome to part 19 of Let's Play Carmen Sandiego's Great Chase Through Time. We have the Chrono Skimmer, and now we get to chase Carmen through time and space.
This is gonna be epic.
Now the chase has changed, Time Sleuth. You've got the Chrono Skimmer, so you can go anywhere in time. Carmen, on the other hand, can only retrace the time tunnel she's already made.
Well, couldn't we just follow her through her own time tunnel?
Since you're going after the most elusive thief of all time, you'll need all the help you can get. I'm sending all of Acme's good guides to help you out. You're the best team ever assembled, so don't let me down.
I didn't even notice this.
She's heading towards the Middle Ages. Let's go!
You may have recovered your Chrono Skimmer and canned all my cohorts, but if you try to catch me, you'll be history. Speaking of which, that's exactly where I'm going. I'm off to complete Project History Sweep. Au revoir.
It's just like, yes.
Alright.
Greetings.
Also, no more Saxons. So let's start with...
With your help, I successfully subdued those Saxon hordes. The Doomsday Book was recovered, and I am still holding my throne. Please stay for another fancy feast.
Thanks for the invitation, but we're on the trail of a master criminal decked out in red.
So this is, hey, ask if you're in the right place.
Truly? I just recently met a woman wearing a red robe as long as my moat is wide.
So here's how this works. This goes back to the traditional way these games works. We are now chasing Carmen through all the places we've been before.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Yep. There are a few base rules, like Carmen will never go to the same place twice. And you can backtrack. I think that's the main thing. But she'll also leave hints, so we have 3 hints to ask. I'll try to alternate them, but where did she go?
She muttered something about Roman to the capital of a great empire.
Yep. And they all do wordplay to drop the hints, which is so classic.
Okay, so that's classic Carmen there.
Yeah. Do you want me to go through? Nah, I'll alternate which question I ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're obviously so. Also,
Rest the road.
Also, I just want to say the Chrono Skimmer layout. Good
Very
God,
clever.
is it so cool?
Very clever.
Like, I want one so badly.
They do a good job. And make it look really cool and have fun.
Hail, travelers!
Yeah, the Chrono Skimmer was always a little janky.
Hello, friends. Thank you for fixing the Roman sewers and
But again,
recovering the
just chase Carmen
forum.
through the
You missed a
tunnels she
splendid
just
party. Please stay for the next one.
Unless she
Hi
needs
there,
to
Julius.
take multiple
We'd
ones,
love
like
to hang,
the whole
but we're
ladder
short on
structure.
time.
Sure,
We're
that's good.
scoping the thieving trail of a
It's
woman
Carmen.
dressed in red.
Red, you say? I just spoke with a woman in dashing red garments, as confident as a queen. She reminded me of Cleopatra.
Because that ended well.
Well, no, that was with Augustus.
Yeah, again, that ended
Right,
well.
that did. But Julius? They're fine. Who did she want to meet?
She hoped to meet a cranky composer.
Well, we know where we're going next.
Yep. Actually, we're just asking.
How can I assist you?
Okay, just that thing happens. Okay. Frankie Composer. Yeah. Also the music. Again.
Yeah.
Love it. If anyone watching this can identify any of the music, please, like, comment, because I'm dying to know.
Encore! And do it again, too.
Yeah.
And this is for Elise, right?
One second.
Yeah, it's for Elise.
I can hear
I
it.
just heard the dun 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 dun.
Hello, grand to see you again. Since you helped me with mine 5th and 6th symphonies, acclaim and fame have been mine. Would you like to hear mine latest masterpiece?
Great to see you, Ludwig, but we can't delay. We're trailing a classic criminal dressed in brilliant red.
Red, you say? Why, I spoke with a woman not a day ago who was wrapped in a long red coat and possessed a notably bold manner.
What did you want to do?
I heard her mention something about the best wraps to wear in the afterlife. It is all beyond my fashion sense, though.
Alright, well, off we go.
Welcome.
Also, if you notice, she's now Queen Hatshepsut. Which is a nice touch.
My temple is honored
I
by
don't know
your
if Makari
reappearance.
is like
My reign
like,
as pharaoh is proceeding
wife of the king,
splendidly
or if
since you
it's a
found the
mermaid.
Book of the Dead for me. Would you care to take a dip in the Nile?
Hello, Hatshepsut. We're glad things are going swimmingly, but we don't have time for a dip. We're trying to put the finger on a master tomb thief, wrapped in red.
Why, I did see an unusual figure passing by my temple. I confronted her because the color red can only be worn by royalty in Egypt.
So now where did she go?
She mentioned a warm kingdom by the sea where men tempt horned beasts with red squares of cloth. Could she have meant the afterworld?
Ah, okay. That's a little tricky.
It's Halo.
It is.
Welcome to my court.
Oh yes, yes, and we have a final section that basically gives hints for this mission. Oh. Actually, let me just check that. We go. Yeah, it's called present. Interesting.
Never goes back in a word overtime count.
Yeah.
She will never leave that place again.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Okay, so.
How excellent to see you again. We've had nothing but smooth sailing since you put Columbus back on course. Have you returned for further voyaging?
Our apologies, Queen Isabella, but our sailing days are done. Now that things here are on an even keel, we need to tack towards a crafty crook. Seen anyone?
You know?
I was about to take a siesta when a scarlet senorita sailed through here. She was seeking a safe harbor, but could only stay for a moment. She mentioned a meeting with some very independent legislators.
If she's talking about the Netherlands, I'm going to kill people.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Welcome back.
Hi, Ben.
You have my eternal gratitude for helping us with the Declaration of Independence. Thanks to you, our revolution is rolling. You are, dare I say it, at liberty to stay with us as long as you like.
Thanks, Ben, but we can only stay a minute. We're on the trail of a master thief wearing a red coat.
Did you say red coat? I saw a woman fitting that description a short time ago. These days, wearing red does not go unnoticed.
So I said, okay, what did she want to do?
She said she wanted to make a move on some movable type.
Well, here's the thing. Ben Franklin, he owned the Pennsylvania Gazette. He would know exactly what that means, and his first thought would be, I need to go back and, like, hire some guards or stand watch or something.
Right, exactly. Alright, so...
What was before this? Yeah, Molly.
So, the Gutenberg Bible.
Good day.
The Gutenberg Bible.
Ah, my friends, wunderbar. The printing press has been quite busy since you cleverly recovered my Bible. Would you care to join my next print run?
It'll take me 500
Thanks, Johann, but we need to press on. We're trying to cuff a supremely sneaky woman, all decked out in red.
Why, a charming woman in red just passed through here. We almost inked a printing deal together.
Right? Where'd she want to go?
With a devious smile, she flew off to the land of the feathered serpent.
Well, off we go.
Actually,
forward.
Yeah.
Slightly. There we go.
How much forward? Like, 60 years or so.
Again,
welcome back.
We get to the modern era.
Yeah.
Greetings once again. Thanks to your headdress help, the fire ceremony was a success, and the sun was not snuffed out. Can you sacrifice some time for a visit?
Darn it.
Sorry, Montezuma, but we can't stop for long. We're pursuing a master thief in a blazing red hat.
A red hat, you say? Why, a woman with a headdress like the setting sun just blazed through here.
Wait, did we say red hat? Just decked out in red. Whatever. Who did she want to
I saw her write down an idea about visiting the world's first novelist.
Well, back we go.
Hello again.
Welcome back to Japan. Since you returned the moon to my chamber, I've been able to write again. Prince Genji has had many exploits, and my novel is almost complete.
If almost complete,
We must celebrate.
Hello, Murasaki. Glad to hear your novel's going well. Sorry, but we can't stay long. We're hot on the heels of a notorious red-clothed crook.
I did see a tall foreigner in a dashing and unusual red outfit, but it wasn't a kimono. We exchanged inspired verse for a time.
Because of course,
I almost wrote a poem about her marvelous red hat.
Carmen knows everything. Alright, what does she want?
She spoke of her longing to explore the rocky wilderness.
I mean, of course she knows haiku to the extent to impress Murasaki Shikibu. Actually, wait, what was
How can I... She spoke of her long...
Well, was haiku not... No.
Well, haiku wasn't until Tokugawa.
Yeah, haiku wasn't really invented, so you had... What did they call it?
I don't know. A lot of... We've had plenty of poems.
Greetings, friends.
Right.
Thanks to you, we overcame a mountain of trouble. And now the core of discovery can continue on its journey. Would you like to join us?
No,
We'd love to, Sacagawea, but we're tracking a tricky thief.
Unlike Isabella.
Strange that you should ask. A woman dressed in red just blazed a trail through this wilderness.
This callback, though. Okay, so what did she want to do? Where did she go?
She said she was feeling lightheaded and wanted to visit the site of an illuminating discovery.
We're just bouncing all over the place.
Well, yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Good day.
Probably not. Goodness.
Welcome back to the Menlo Park Labs, my friends. Since you helped finish my filament, affordable light bulbs have been lighting up everywhere. Interested in joining my research team?
Sorry, Edison. We deeply dig inventing some stuff with you, but we can't stay long. We're chasing down a world-class innovator in the field of thievery. She tends to dress in red.
You don't say. Well, just moments ago, I conversed with a striking woman in a long red coat. Oh, there was quite a spark between us.
I'm trying to think when ragtime was
She planned a gab with a ruler known for his generous gifts of gold.
Yep. Alright, Molly.
Salam, travelers.
Well, if he's back here, that means the pilgrimage
it's been a while.
It's been several years.
Welcome, my friends. I am happy to see you. The salt you brought me made my pilgrimage possible. You will please me enormously if you choose to stay in Mali.
Why, hello, Mansa Musa. Thanks for the invitation, but we can't stay long. We're on the trail of a brilliant hoodlum. You haven't seen a woman dressed in red, have you?
Why, yes, I did see such a woman. You say she is a thief? My goodness, I took her for a diplomat from faraway lands.
Who did she want to meet?
That's where
where did she want to go last? Where did she go last, right?
She said something about meeting a certain dramatic queen.
Okay.
Isabella, which would actually be
Hail and well met, fellows. Welcome, dear friends. Ever since you helped with the Globe's War, the play business has been booming. Would you care to join my growing troupe?
We'd love to, Will, but we're on the trail of a wily woman, a criminal genius sporting a crimson hat.
By my troth, a woman in a red-brimmed hat nearly stole the scene here a short time ago. I believe she had something she wanted to join.
That's still the most ridiculous thing.
Greetings!
Oh, and we're on the boat, which is a nice touch. They wouldn't be like, because if we were still in Vinland, that'd be a plot hole.
Yep.
Hail, travelers! Thanks to you, my troubles are a thing of the past. Greenland and I will soon be reunited.
We're glad to see everything is shipshape, Leif.
Yeah.
Sorry to intrude, but we're searching for a slippery female suspect.
Did you say female? A formidable female just rushed through here faster than a Norse raid. She said she wanted to reach for the stars.
Piece of animation.
Well, off we go.
Strange that, like... Oh, I see. So the very ends are not the options.
Comrades, you've returned. Thanks to you, I was the first man in space. I owe my orbit to you. Please, stay for a proper Russian celebration.
Hello, Yuri. We'd love to stay, but we're hot on the exhaust trail of a master thief in red. We can't let her reach escape velocity.
Woman in red, you say? I believe I met this clever comrade. Such a mysterious appearance. I thought she was KGB.
And thus I was very nervous.
Yes. Okay.
Where did she go?
I think she said something about meeting the son of the sun god.
Which could also actually be Japan, but...
yeah, again, let's ignore this.
Right, but it's not Japan, so it's Pachikuti.
Yep.
Which is a nice thing about the back.
Greetings. By Vera Kocha, you have returned! With the recovery of the royal quipus, food transport is again back to normal. Would you care to watch the activity with me?
Thanks for your hospitality, Great Inca, but we're on a tight timetable. We're scouting for a clever thief, cloaked in red.
A woman in red? Ah, yes. I thought she was a messenger from the far reaches of my empire. My empire encompasses many distinct peoples, you see.
What does she want?
She said she wanted to glide silkily along the Silk Road. But what is silk?
Hey, good continuity.
Yeah.
It exists.
Welcome. I, the wise Kublai Khan, greet you. Thanks to your smooth work with my precious oils, I have become close friends with Marco Polo, a most talented young man. Please, join me for some tea to celebrate.
We'd love to stay and chat, Kublai, but we're on something of a mission. We're chasing an arch thief who wears an excess of red.
Even Genghis Khan was honorable. Like, when his rival for the Mongol throne was betrayed, he killed the people who betrayed him and gave him gave his enemy an honorable death. So he didn't believe in honor, he was just brutal.
Ah, perhaps you refer to a smooth-tongued woman who slipped by here not long ago. She borrowed some of my oil, claiming she needed it to grease the wheels of her escape.
Whoops.
Goodness. So I already did that. I did. What did
No,
she
it's
want?
where did she go?
Oh, so now
We're back to where did she go?
Okay, yeah.
I recall hearing her mutter something about feeling like a heel if she was late to a boot-shaped country.
Well,
and this is classic wordplay as hints.
Yeah, and you
He's
gotta
used in
remember
the old
everything.
game. He's used in the old game. You saw it in the game shows.
And now you just gotta remember all the things that have happened in the facts that you've learned. So
Yeah, well, you have the Chronopedia. Yeah.
And you have the Chronopedia just in case.
And it's a fun way to...
frustration features.
Yep, and it's a fun, way to ramp up tension going into the finale. And also interesting, you can't click on anything except... Well, actually, what
We better get on the red-hot Carmen trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, hello again. Now that I've finished the Mona Lisa, thanks to you, of course, my studies in science, art, and humor have flourished.
Again.
Well, the science and art, anyway.
Glad to hear things are going well, Leonardo. You do seem a little funnier. A little. Sorry for barging in, but we're on the trail of a cunning criminal dressed in red. Have you seen her?
Are you referring to a beautiful woman in a red hat, perhaps? I offered to paint her portrait, but she just smiled and disappeared.
Better plug a new time period into the chronoskimmer and start her
They
up.
don't really tell you much. Okay, who does she want to be?
She said she was interested in seeing one person, chiefly.
Aw, snap.
Oh, shoot.
Well, this is the one time period left, so back to the present.
Where is it? Aha! I believe it's time to rise to the occasion.
Off you go.
Good try, good guide, but I'm afraid you're too late. I have what I came for, and I just don't have time to chat.
grabbed Carmen Sandiego just as she was about to complete Project History Sweep, a plan to steal a certain Acme dossier. Why would Carmen be after such a file? Well, now that you have proven yourself to be among Acme's elite, I can let you in on a piece of top secret, confidential, highly classified information. Carmen Sandiego was once an Acme detective. Yes, that's right, Time Sleuth. Carmen was one of our brightest stars, rising from a gumshoe to a master detective faster than any agent in Acme history. Unfortunately, catching crooks became too easy for Carmen. She needed greater intellectual challenge. And what could be more challenging than outsmarting Acme? Her personal dossier records the sad tale of how Carmen turned from our best agent to our most formidable opponent. Carmen must have thought that by stealing this file, she could obliterate her past. But due to your brilliant sleuthing, her top secret history is still intact. And Carmen Sandiego is finally behind bars where she belongs. I thank you. Acme thanks you. And history thanks you.
You may have prevented me from erasing my own embarrassing Acme history, but rest assured, given time, you won't hold on to Carmen Sandiego for long.
And that's the game. So, Chris, what did you think?
Okay. So my thoughts, coming as someone who never played these games as a kid, but still is interested in this. This was cool. This was really, really cool. Again, I enjoyed this a lot more than You're Wearing the
Treasures
World,
of
Treasures of Knowledge.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit more. The puns got a little bit infuriating.
Yeah, there were a lot of those.
And there are a lot of them, good God. And a lot of times, a lot of them are like adult jokes. Yes. Not necessarily sure that an adult would want to play this game, maybe alongside their child.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like for their own amusement.
Yeah.
Or maybe if they're playing it with their child.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But other than that, I think, for the most part, it's a good game, just in general for kids.
Yeah. There's a couple places that really suffered from presumably a lack of budget, like the Renaissance mission and the China mission.
And I do think for a bunch of mini adventure game plots, basically, it was pretty good. I mean, the one thing that I would say is that difficulty-wise, it seemed rather flat.
Yeah, there were spikes from when I was playing it. There were a couple missions I got super stuck on.
Yeah, but
okay, there was the Viking mission.
Yeah.
There was the Gutenberg one was hard, even though I knew what to do. The Inca one was hard because I didn't understand how to do the counting box yet. Columbus was long.
Yeah, that one's just long and kind of a pain.
Yeah, the Beethoven one is difficult, but not.
It's not too difficult.
Like, I need you to step away from the game hard.
Yeah,
like the Viking one.
You recognize the patterns.
There wasn't a clean ramp except for the first two, which were pretty easy.
Yeah,
the Egypt one more.
The Egypt one more so, but the one thing that and I don't know if I want to call this missed potential because this was before they went into the whole there's actually story and Carmen and yay. The one thing that they could have done was, because this is a game about preserving the past. Yeah. They could have tied that into Carmen Sandiego trying to erase her own past, and they could have made a really engaging story.
That would be a little dark, though.
It would be a little dark, but I think that's something simple enough where a kid can handle it.
Yeah, that's just. Although I do think it's not really her master plan. It's more like that's like the cherry on top. Like
that's the cherry.
That's her encore.
That's her encore. That's her encore in this game. But I think you could do. I think that if you want to make this game again, you could do some more interesting things.
The more interesting thing with time travel, like some greater agenda, like she's trying to recover something more important.
Right. Or and the other thing that I was gonna say was that good spread of there was a pretty good spread. I got a little bit America heavy at the end.
But that's under America. There was there was 1, 2, 3 American missions, but one of those was Edison, who's so essential to the modern world.
I mean,
and the Lewis and Clark one. Yeah, the focus was on the Native Americans,
which was smart. Which was really
so.
Smart.
I mean, they did so many cultures,
and they did a really good job of research.
Yeah,
really good, especially with the facts that they had at the time. Again, a lot of this stuff, people have come back to it and they've been like, oh, this is extra history that's happened.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's a lot of, and it does a good job of giving an overview of each of these historical periods.
Do you think this was more educational than Treasures of Knowledge?
I do. Yeah. I honestly do. And partially that might be because I think history is a little bit easier, right? It does a little bit better at teaching the history here because history is very static.
Well, I mean, our understanding is always in flux, but it's a story.
Right, it's a story.
Here's a story that's happening in this time period. Like, what was it? Like, Egypt. Thutmose II has died. This other Hatshepsut is trying to become queen. She needs help.
Right. And again, I think if you wanted to, you could do a lot of really cool things with that. In terms of tying certain thematic ideas. You could tie a lot of thematic ideas. You could make a stronger game.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that this game is bad. In fact, it's quite good.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying there is the possibility of making a thematically stronger game.
I do think it's interesting how it was.
Take my word for it.
Yeah. There are also more diverse puzzles and stuff. And there were a couple of times where it was kind of this, here's some adventure game stuff, which was fine.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff, like the printing press, even though doesn't really make sense plot-wise, the Columbus and the Heian and the Mali missions, those tied into the history perfectly.
Oh God, yes.
That was downright genius.
Oh yes. Again, I find like the Columbus mission I like the Columbus mission because it had that map, even though the map was really clunky.
Right.
I think they could have done a better job I think they could have made a better mechanic there. Well, I like the Heian period, the Mansa Musa period. They covered those super well, especially considering this is a game made in San Francisco. So, yeah, kudos to you guys.
Well, I'm not sure where the game was made, but that's just where Acme headquarters is.
Considering this is made by presumably American company, they did a really fantastic job of covering a lot of
India, I think, is the only major. South Asia is the only major region.
Yeah,
well, and Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia and South Asia and Australia, which we never touched, and that might just because I think Australia. It would be interesting to see, especially Aboriginal. Australia. That might be an interesting time period, but again, that's speculation.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that would work out.
Yeah.
In terms of
so thank you very much for watching this. I had a lot of fun doing this. I think more so than the first one.
Same here.
This game aged actually very well.
This game aged incredibly well.
Yeah, and we are, as you can see, running this on a virtual PC, but if you can find this game and get it and have it work on a computer you have, for a kid, highly, highly recommend it.
Definitely.
Probably later half of elementary school, but it's definitely
not even mid to late, I would say.
Yeah,
mid to late.
It's very solid game, kid friendly, clever, easy entrance learning curve, all good. So until next time, I'm Justin.
I'm Chris.
Thank you very much for doing this, and
thank you
for
watching.
Das Vidania.